Hello, everybody. This is Maria Anderson speaking about effective communication. This is my soft skill that I have picked for this class of 2200 Business Communication. I have made the decision of speak with this topic because it makes a really big thing for leadership. For a company like I work for called Striker, production is where everything starts. Leadership makes the people, makes the communication process very important for developing for our business goals. So communication has really thought in my company for the longest. I want to start off with talking about communication and the teamwork. Teamwork, like you can see in this picture, is everything. And how are we able to connect and do all the things that we do? By communicating. Communication, for me, it's very important. I do not only work with English native speakers. I work with every single people that don't their native language is not English. So communication has been a very useful tool for me as a supervisor and ensure the company goals are being met. This soft skill is a very good. So I want to start off by filtering. Filtering the information that you want to relate to is very important. It's kind of start off when you're making coffee. You're making coffee, you want to relate to people. When you're making coffee, you want to filter the coffee beans with the hot water and make that thing the coffee. Same thing, you want to create what really is important and what really you want to narrow it down to. Kind of what you want to talk about. You don't want to talk about from one thing, from one thing to the other thing, from topic A to topic B. You want to keep it created and in a way where it's very important to plan ahead what you want to talk about too. You want to what really you're gonna share with the same person with the other person. I also want to talk about a formula on how to create good communication and how to deliver it. So delivering it, I see it as you want to keep it specific. As the paragraphs in a book, you wake up, you get up from the bed, and you go to the bathroom. So same thing. You want to keep it very specific. You want to talk about from A to B to C to D and so on. And you don't want to jump from A to C, then B, then D, then you want to keep it consistent, clear, makes it very smart for those people, for the recipient to understand what you're really talking about. So keeping it with the formula, like you can talk in specifics throughout, but keep it in blocks. So those blocks are what is helping you to create the whole idea. I also want to talk about following up. Follow-ups are the best things you can do. As I can relate at my work, most of people are not native speakers. And when I am a trainer for a specific station that they're new on, I also make sure that they understand what I'm talking about, what I'm trying to relate with them, what I'm trying to tell them. If I always ask him, hey, do you have any questions? Do you have any concerns? Do you understand the part where I said this and that? Or do you know what I mean by doing this and this? So things like this keep it very consistent and makes the person really relate to what you're saying. So I always ask questions. I always keep it. So I always create what I'm trying to say. I create a formula on how I'm gonna say it, and I always ask a question, follow up, make sure they understand. And my last slide is the end. I did want to include this slide because it makes part of my conclusion, and I want to make sure you guys understood what I was trying to relate and what I'm trying to say as when you communicate to somebody. And not being anything else, thank you so much for listening to me, and I'll see you out there. Thank you.